Hey guys, in this video I want to show you how we started experimenting with Pinterest ads. We actually have done just with one of our accounts, with one of the products. So we have done 100. So as you can see here, so these are basically the stats we're getting right now. So that's basically from the beginning of this month. You can see this is like so since from the first of this month, so like basically half of the months, right? So we've spent $29,000 on advertising, and we've generated $119,000 back, right? With basically the return on ad spend, the total like return on ad spend is like 4, right? And so this is with Pinterest ads, right? And so just one of the products. So I want to share with you some of the insights and some of the things that we have utilized here to basically get these results. Now, Pinterest is actually quite a good platform for the advertising, and you will see a lot of the like drop shippers who quickly like figured it out. I mean, they already transitioned to Pinterest. Now, to make Pinterest work, there are a few elements that you need to understand. So first, like to make it work, you need to have like a decent budget. You need to have at least, like two to five, maybe like $5,000 to $10,000 on the initial test budget, and also to get momentum for the pixel, because their pixel works similarly to Facebook. Pinterest pixel works similarly to Facebook, so it is optimizing for the return on ad spend. So as you can see, like it's basically the dashboard and everything is so similar to what you get on Facebook. And so to feed it with data, you need to spend this money like initially, but then once you've spent it, once you have it, like it's basically just getting better over time. So if you bring products that are already like proven winners on Facebook advertising, or with any other platforms, like if you know any products that are already like profitable, so you bring them to Pinterest, then you should do very well. In terms of the algorithm, there are a few insights and a few things that you need to keep in mind. It does not like when you touch it a lot. It doesn't like when you make like a lot of the adjustments. It's like you just set it, you leave it running, you let it optimize, you let it like bring you sales. So for example, in terms of the structure that we have, so here I'll show you some of the assets, for example, that we have. As you can see here, so as you can see, like some of the ads that we almost like, we pretty much like not even touched, right? We not even touched because it's not good for the performance. You can see some of them have spent like $8,000. Some of the assets, right? Some of them, like another one here, spent like $7,000. So it works in a similar way with Facebook right now, where the less you touch it, the better it performs, right? And so this is what you have to keep in mind. The less you touch it, the better it performs. Another consideration for the ads is like it's the same. Also, the same way as with Facebook, it's like you have to bid competitively, right? If you come to this platform and you bid like $10, $20, $50, it's simply not sufficient to be competitive in the auction, right? If someone else bidding, let's say $1,000, and you bidding, let's say, $20, then you simply you're not winning the auction, right? So all of the major advertising platforms right now, they are using the algorithm, right? So whoever wins the algorithm gets to show their ads to the customer and gets gets a sale. So this is what you have to keep in mind. You have to be competitive as with any other platform. And in terms of the context for this, like overall, like expanding to other traffic platforms, right? So obviously Facebook is very good. Facebook is tremendous platform. This is where we get the most of our like ad spend, the most of our sales from. But you always have to think about, other things where you can lower your risks, right? Where you can also reach more people. Let's say, for example, if you have success with something on Facebook, why not leverage the success on other platforms as well? So let's say you're successful on Facebook already. So why not take the winning elements that you already have there? Let's say, for example, for certain your product sells, or let's say you have, the products, the funnel, right? You know that works on one platform. So why not take those elements that are already proven to work and bring them to another traffic source to basically diversify your traffic sources, to reach more people, get more customers, and grow your business faster. So this is what always fascinated me, because a lot of the people are still dependent on just one traffic source, and one is a very, very, the position, like you don't want to be in business like in a position where you dependent on something like one, for example, on one client, one traffic platform, one employee, one partner, right? Like it's kind of like the position where you are not, where you have higher risks. So that's why diversifying, having multiple traffic platforms. Now, I always talked about the obviously email marketing, having strong backend, so you're maximizing the value of each customer. But that is a little bit different. So that's basically acquiring customer on the front end. So obviously you have all of this like ecosystem on the back end where you're maximizing the value of every customer that you get, but at the same time you're expanding on all of these like different platforms, right? And people would say, other platforms, it probably takes a lot of time to figure out. Like, it does not. It doesn't take a lot of time to. It does not take a lot of time to figure out, because if you already have knowledge with one platform, and for example, if you do it yourself, or you have like a team member, a responsible team member who'll do it for you, it's those are very like rare team members that can figure out like traffic platforms. Those are more like unicorns. So most likely you'll have to do it by yourself. But if you can do it, it's like pretty much within like 2 weeks. If you have that budget, and if you get guidance from someone to pretty much, the main insights, the main strategies to use, then, you can figure out a new platform within like few weeks. So for me, I'll show you the whole path with Pinterest ads. So you can see here, so this is it. This is where it started for me. As you can see here, like I've started from scratch here. I've started from scratch here, right? And so there was like the first, like last month, like less than one month ago. And you can see here, basically just grown, right? So every day is like, quite consistent. So every day we're spending on this account like $1,700, $1,800, as you can see here, right? And we are generating $5,000 to $10,000 back in sales. So all average ROAS, as you can see from the beginning with all of the testing phase, it's 355. Now, obviously that is, that is product, like we sell high ticket products, and that's basically what we're, focusing on. But I have seen a lot of people also selling low ticket products. Pinterest is an amazing platform. If you get like basically some help figuring it out, like putting all of these elements together, then you can be one of the first like people who leverage this like blue ocean, whereas like Facebook is like red ocean, right? Facebook, you need to have budgets. Facebook, you need to have like unique angle, good products, good funnel. With Pinterest, you can bring what works on Facebook, and you can kill it. So this is basically what we have done here. And so this is, guys, what I wanted to share with you. So yeah, by the way, if you guys are looking for help scaling on Pinterest, even if you're starting from scratch, then there should be a link below this video. Apply for a free call. We'll see if we can help you. Basically, we're sharing like exactly what's working for us on Pinterest, so you can leverage it on your site and replicate it on your site and scale your business, with other platforms with 3x, 4x return on ad spend, as I showed you. So if you're looking for that help, then there should be a link below. Hope you guys benefited from this video. Definitely explore other platforms. Don't be dependent on one traffic source. Explore Pinterest. If you know any other platforms, explore them too. But yeah, don't be dependent on something that can put you in a very in a high exposure, high risk position. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.